Ghost. I've been playing Amtgard since about 1994. To a certain degree, it's a medieval recreation sport, but it's not very realistic.
Combat is actually pretty simple. You take a hit to the arm, you put that arm behind your back, you take a hit to the leg, you go down on that specific knee.
Now while you're on your knees, this leg is considered gone, and if I'm hitting it again, it doesn't count. I can be hit as often, as they want to strike me.
Any hit to the torso is an immediate death, and headshots are of course illegal because, well, we don't wear headgear.
I got into it because I had a lot of aggression growing up. Just like a lot of little kids, I wanted to go out and hit people with things like my fists, sticks, other things like that. And then I found Amtgard. It's a safe way to hit your friends and they don't hate you afterwards. Well, mostly they don't hate you afterwards.
A lot of the role players take something that they've had from their previous experiences with pen and paper role-playing games, and they adapt it to the game to where they're playing the hero that they played in that game.
I've played a man who was a slayer of the undead, I guess, like a vampire hunter kind of guy, who was out there to just stop all the evil or whatnot. His name was Daryl Ashrinder, and now I just go by Ghost.
My persona is Lelokin, which is the demon that became Merlin.
My persona is that of an elf. His name is Pherecus Lorethian. The basic gist of his character is his parents didn't like him, so he trudged off on his own to find what is now the Kingdom of the Emerald Hills.
I'm what they call a stick jock. I'm just out here to hit people.
A certain level of athleticism, hand-eye coordination is horribly necessary. In some cases, you're actually facing 3 opponents at once. It's actually quite often. And it really raises your level of attention to hand-eye coordination without the traditional sense of athleticism where can you run a 5.5-minute mile? No, but I can be confident in basically looking down 3 people at the same time.
We have a lot of people who come from all sorts of walks of life. Most of them are into computer games or role-playing games, like Dungeons and Dragons, which is probably what Amtgard was based on.
Good.
A lot of what you see, especially when you look at it on film, is going to be the fighting, because it's what everybody notices, but there's more to it than just that. Most everything that we wear, somebody in the game made.
This green and black belt denotes that I'm a green dragon. It's very specific. It's known throughout the game.
This tabard was made by a lady in the group. She stitched it. Of course, the sweatpants I bought.
I did make this several years ago, actually. I liked the idea of putting in the color blue, actually, because that's the class color.
People make armor, leather, studded armor, chainmail, even as much as plate mail. So, we do a lot more than just the fighting. We have a lot of arts and sciences and crafts.
When we do our campouts, we have drumming and belly dancing and singing and theater.
Writing, armor construction, weapon construction, all sorts of cultural activities that you can get awards for and be recognized for. So it's sort of a well-rounded game in that aspect. It's one of the things that I really like about it. it's just a lot of fun to be out there and socialize and play a game with your friends.